Hi guys, welcome to the first video in the series Java Tutorials for Beginners. In this video we're going to be looking at an outline of what to expect in the following tutorials as well as some setup instructions. So what are we going to be looking at? Constructors and methods, so what these are and how they're used within a class. Variables, how to declare them, instantiate them and use them within a class, a constructor or a method. Comments, single and multi-line comments. Arithmetic functions, if statements including logical operators, loops, for each and while loops, and where is best to use each one. Arrays, so how to declare an array, how to add to an array, how to remove from an array, and also two-dimensional arrays. We'll be looking at switch case statements, so what these are and how they're implemented. And there'll also be an introduction to classes and objects, so this will be how to actually go from a class to an object and how different objects can interact. What I'm now going to do is run through the installation and setup of BlueJ to be ready for the following tutorials. Okay, so if you just open up your web browser and go to bluej.org, scroll down to the download and install section, and you can see here that there's different options for each operating system. So just click whichever link applies to your operating system. In my case it's Windows. And if you just click Save File, I'm not actually going to click this because I've already saved it prior to making this video, so just to save a little bit of time really. So my download appears under this down arrow. I'm on Firefox, so it might be slightly different if you're on Chrome or Explorer or anything else. If you can't actually find it from the main browser window, then just go to your downloads folder and the file will be there. So if you just click on the setup file once it's downloaded and click next, and yeah, just install just for you. You can keep these three checkboxes ticked, and this is just the installation directory, so I'm going to leave it as it is, but you can change it if you feel so. And install. It'll just take a couple of minutes now to actually install BlueJ. Okay, so the installation is complete. Just click Finish, and you can see here that we've got the BlueJ icon on the desktop. So just double click and just make it full screen. So this is our main BlueJ window now. So if you just go to Project, New Project, and at the bottom here for the folder name, let's just after desktop, just go backslash and call it tutorials. So basically this will create a folder, a directory on the desktop. We've called it tutorials. If you don't want it on the desktop, that's fine, but I just think for the purpose of this tutorial it makes it a little bit easier. So create, and if I just move this across, you can see now that we've got the tutorials folder, which acts as a starting point, and all of our files for this tutorial series will be contained within that tutorials folder. So that's basically it for this video. I'm not going to go into any more detail. Join me for the next video and we'll be actually getting into the programming.